I believe I'm live. Yes. Hey, everybody. Welcome to the golocopodcast YouTube channel. My name is Adrian. I'm a level 9 local guide based here in Malaysia. Uh, bonkers. I'm spinning so many plates. It is absolutely crazy. Just wanted to welcome you to this live stream. We are doing a virtual live watch party to watch the local guides Guiding Stars 2021 announcement that is being done in 25 minutes. There's the countdown timer down here, 25 minutes more to go. So it's at me at the moment. So again, welcome to the Go Loco Podcast YouTube channel. And before we start, let's just play the intro.
Go local with us, go local with adventure, your unofficial cast to all things local guides. Yeah!
And here I am with all the other local guides here with me on a virtual watch party. So say hi, everyone. Oh, wait, sorry, I have you on mute. Ha! Say hi, everyone, again.
Hello. How are you?
So basically what I did was that I posted a link on the group chat, and whichever local guy wanted to join this watch party, they just had to click the link and just join it. So I have no idea who's going to be joining us today. At the moment, there is 5 of us in here. So yeah, we're doing a watch party. There's 23 minutes left until the announcement that Google's going to do. I don't know whether. So before we go, let's just have everyone in this meet call to introduce themselves real quick.
Okay. So my name is Adrian. I am a local guide, level 10 right now. And I live in Italy. Who's next?
I'll be next. I'm Erna from Michigan, level 8. Hello all.
Hello everybody, my name is Kristen, I'm level 9 and I'm representing the UK, although I'm originally from America. I live here in England.
Hi everybody, I'm Valentine from Ukraine, level 8, living in Turkey now, traveling to Greece next week. I'm Valentine from Ukraine.
Fantastic. Oh, here's Celeste coming in. Hi Celeste, we are live streaming at the moment. How are you doing? Oh wait, I don't see her.
Yeah? Where is Celeste?
Hi Celeste!
Yeah.
Oh,
Hi! We're live at the moment on the Go Loco Podcast YouTube channel. Everybody's just introduced themselves. So why don't you go ahead and introduce yourself too?
I think you got your thing. You got to turn off the volume on the YouTube channel because we can hear it.
Yeah. Who's
Yep.
watching the stream? Celeste, can you hear me?
Yes.
Yeah, go on, introduce yourself if you don't mind.
Celeste Lupercio from Kansas City, Missouri, in the United States.
Fantastic. So there's 6 of us. Sorry, I'm losing count of how many people's in here. So super awesome to have you all here today. Are you excited for the announcement that's coming up soon in 21 minutes?
Of course!
Yes, we are. We can wait.
Have you seen the agenda for it?
There's an agenda?
Yeah.
Yes,
so
there's
if
an
you,
agenda in YouTube.
Yeah.
Under the video.
Yeah. Then we have the welcome from Chris, Vice President, and GM. And then we have the guiding star reveal. So we will have to wait a little bit. And then we have the local guide spotlight story. And this is exciting. And then we have Google Map product team.
Ta-da-da. And we'll be able to see it here, or we should connect to YouTube.
You have to see it on YouTube itself, I think. Hi, Anya.
Okay.
We're live on the YouTube channel. Way.
Okay, thank you. Hello, everyone.
Hi, Anya.
Hi.
Could you introduce yourself really quickly? Anya, could you introduce yourself really
That was
quickly?
quickly.
Okay, sorry. I'm Anya. I'm from Poland, and I'm level 9 local guide.
Fantastic.
Ta-da!
Ta-da!
So we were just talking about the agenda that you could see on the YouTube description for the announcement page. And in it, one of it was the Google Maps product team. So just a moment here. Oops, crikey.
Yeah.
Hello. Is it Lucy? Oh,
No. Yes.
there you go. Zura. It always takes a while for you admit someone in and then it just takes a while for them to get in. Hi, Zura. Where's
Zura.
Sue?
Zura.
We'll wait for her to get ready.
No.
So I was saying like there was this thing about the Google Maps product team. What do you think they're gonna talk about? That's the bit I'm really curious about.
Well, I hope they will talk about product change. I mean, we are excited about Google Maps, but we want to see something more. We have a lot of requests from local guide that want to see some evolution, and I am super curious about what they can tell us about the product. I don't know you guys, but for me, it's one of the most exciting part.
Yes, it is. And maybe something about Gio, about your project?
Well, how Imperial? First of all, welcome.
Hi, Imperial.
Hello guys, good morning.
Hi. Could you just briefly introduce yourself?
I'm sorry, I can hear you.
Could you just really briefly introduce yourself?
Hello everyone. I am Imperial Spice. I am from Mexico. I am in local guide level 8. And I am part of the Team Tacos from Mexico.
Thank you.
And yes, Valentine. I don't think they will promote that product. I mean, because they already did it on Google Earth. I don't know if you have seen the video.
Yes.
Right now, Accessible Life is what's new in Google Earth. So I don't think they will act so quickly to move this to Google Map. I mean, I hope so, but it's just very
Maybe.
far off.
Who knows?
No, I don't say so. I would love it, but I don't think it will be possible right now. But guys, I'm looking for a 20% or so. If somebody in Google wants to help and just promote the project and study on this, I'm here.
Thank you.
Let me just change it. We got more people in here, yeah. So for those who just joined us, could you just introduce yourself real quick? Hello?
Hello, good evening.
Hello. Do you want to introduce yourself?
Ano yung cellphone ko?
Dog lover.
Yeah, I am going to mute Mario for now. Just Uh, yep. Hi, Tejal.
Hi everyone! A big congratulations to everyone. Countdown begins.
Yes,
Only
countdown
15
begins.
minutes
Yep.
are left.
So
Yeah,
we
15
we
minutes.
are doing this virtual watch party, and we are live streaming at the moment. Okay, so we were talking about the Google Maps product team, and we were speculating about what they were gonna discuss. So yeah, I don't know if anybody got any further ideas about that. I'm hoping that we have new features, but I don't know. I think this may be asking for too much.
You know, Adrian, I'm thinking if they are going to introduce our new Tracy to the
Oh,
team.
oh,
Maybe
that will be
that will
interesting.
be a kind of announcement for today.
Yeah, I hope so.
It'll be like a red curtain, and then they'll just open it, and then there'll be someone standing behind there.
Yes, of course, I will miss Tracy so much. At the moment, I can't imagine this program without her, to be honest. But
Yeah. So for those
maybe we
watching
will
us,
see.
yeah, sorry, for those watching us on the live stream, if you didn't know already, Tracy Capiello, who's a program manager for the local guides, she is leaving the team in next week, and she'll be joining another team in Google. So she's not leaving Google, but she's just joining a different team, and we do not know yet who her replacement is.
Yes, we will see maybe in few minutes.
Yes, exactly 14 more minutes to go.
It could be.
Mhm. While we're all here, I just wanted to share the Connect Live and Local Guide Summit videos on here. I do not know whether, I'm sure you all seen it, but I just wanted to recap what the Local Guides program has been for the community in general and the excitement of all the events and all that stuff. And then we'll slowly build up towards the announcement itself. So what I'm going to do, I am going to figure out how to share my screen. Uh, hmm. How do I share a video? Okay, I'm not working this out properly. I thought I could do it. Oh, wait, I
There
know how
should be
to do
the
it.
dots.
Yes, you
Yeah,
can do
but
it.
I thought I could share a specific file. I just realized I had to open the file into a video and share it that way. So let's start off with 2016. Oops, that wasn't what I wanted to play just yet. If you're wondering, oops, there's more people coming in. This watch party is huge.
Yeah. Hi, Bere. Welcome. We are live right now. And if you want to, no, wait for the video.
Thank you. Good morning, everybody.
Hello. So yes, if you, before I start the video, if for those who just arrived, could you just introduce yourself really quickly?
Okay. It's my turn.
Yep,
Yes.
go ahead.
Thank you. Well, my name is Bere Marici. I'm from Mexico City, and I proud of being a local guide level 8. Well, I'm really feel exciting to this moment.
Yes, fantastic.
Thank you.
Sarah?
Hello, everyone. Here so cold right now. Maybe not so cold for you, like who live in Europe and stuff, but in Brazil it's summer. It's cold.
Okay. Do you want to introduce yourself, Sarah?
Yeah, I'm Sarah. I'm from Brazil. I'm 28. I'm a level 9 local guide, and I am a local guide since 2017. And yeah, and in my city is Belo Horizonte, and I don't have a flag here.
And we're jealous about your summer cold.
I'm jealous for it as well. I prefer the cold to the heat. I know it sounds crazy, but yeah. So anyway, just going back to the video, I just wanted to show this. I'm sure you all watched it before. but it's the video for 2016, and I thought it's a good way to kind of jump back into the past and look at how it all first started out and where we've reached and stuff like that. So here we go.
It's our first Local Guide Summit. There's 75 local guides that came from 37 countries, and we selected out of over 1,000 applicants.
I was with my brother having dinner, and then the email came through, and I just did my happy dance.
It's a dream come true for me to come here from India. I mean, going back, you have to be there. York Square. Being here is an amazing experience. Different tastes, different races, all coming together.
Amor,
It's absolutely awesome.
¿por qué no me deja transmitir? Nada.
We chatted a bit on the internet, but to meet each other for the first time in the same place has been really wonderful.
A large proportion of our local guides are, big fans of Google, and so going to the Googleplex is an amazing experience.
I was just blown away. It was just like building after building after building. We did some learning with the Google instructors and facilitators.
We were really lucky to have some incredible speakers there with us, including Jen Fitzpatrick, who's the Vice President of Google Maps, Daniel Phillip coming from Street View, and we had Rebecca Moore, both very, very tenured Googlers, talk about what they work on.
Then we were able to engage in some really incredible workshops.
They are asking also for ideas from us so that we can contribute to the community and help them to provide a better tools for us.
There was serious interest in what you are saying, like our opinion actually matters.
This morning we were in the San Francisco office, and we had a morning that was a lot more focused on local guides programs.
Today we did a panel called A Day in the Life of a Community Manager. I really love hearing the questions that people have for others.
People have the same passion for sharing what we know about our cities and places.
It's been really cool to actually explore the city with people who've never been here before. We went to
shop and chocolate factory. We're just getting a chance to explore new areas and make edits to maps to make it better for everyone. We noticed that the business hours were wrong for the coffee place, so we got that fixed. So that's a perfect example of local guides making a difference.
Right now we're at the Mission Bowling Club.
Adrian, the sound is off.
We're going to wrap up this amazing couple of days that we've had with these 75 local guides.
Maybe that's what we want.
You lost Adrian.
Yeah, no, probably we didn't. Probably
it's amazing to meet
but it's amazing for me to see the first
countries across the world.
In part, it's a little bit of a reward for all the hard work we put in to try and improve maps, but it's also a chance to meet other people that think a little bit like I do.
To build more friendships across the globe.
I've already invited them all to come and stay at my house.
This is really an amazing experience.
The event for more than a year.
The kinds of local guides that are present here today are the 1%. They're really the people who are contributing the most to our program and to Google Maps. And so we really want to nurture them. Like, we want them to feel like they're really...
Beautiful. Have you been on the
Yeah.
first one, Hermes?
No, I haven't been on the first one because I joined the community just in October. And so the event was already going. I mean, I didn't have the possibility. And I suppose, if I remember correctly, for the first event, they was promoting the event when the local guide group was in Google Plus, so before Connect. Connect was not existing yet. But it was exciting just to see and to discover the beauty of the community also through these videos like this, and to see how, when Connect started, we already had a lot of active local guide in the world. People like Paul, Karen, and others that have been attending right now, I believe, to 4 events. And it was amazing for me just to see that and to discover the beauty of Connect. I joined.
Great.
Yeah, I think Connect started on July 2016, if I'm not wrong. And I joined in October. I was in September. And I was number 14,000 and something. And it is amazing if you look at the profile of the people. And I suppose Tracy is number 9 or number 7. So it is incredible to see how the story of the community has changed from that moment to now. I really love it. And I can see there the people that welcomed me. I mean, like, I don't know, Corey, that was probably one of the first person that responded to my first post when they say, hey, I am from Italy. I would like to talk about something here. And she said, yes, you're welcome. Just do it. And they said, okay, I want to start about earthquake. Earthquake? And well, it was really, let's say, incredible. One of my application posts in 2018 was about mapping in safety area. And I just submitted my application, and a few weeks later on Google I/O, they were talking about this kind of issue.
Yes.
And I remember like it was yesterday, I got a private message from Karen, and she said, hey, man, you're in. So it is beautiful to see the story of the community, but I think we have 5 minutes more. So I don't see Adrian, but right now we have many people joined. If they want to introduce themselves. Who's first? Jay?
I have not introduced myself. Can I?
Yes, of course.
Yeah. I'm Tejal Chaya. I'm Tejal Chaya, Gujarat, India, level 8 local guide. I'm passionate about the education system. Is very good for the history education. Thank you.
Thank you.
Who's next? Okay, I choose next. Rebecca?
You are chosen.
Yes. Hello, my name is Rebecca. I'm from Brazil. And I don't know what to say or what you were talking about before.
Local guide level?
Level 7. And anything else?
And that's all for now.
Okay.
So
Quickly.
you can all hear me, right? Okay, yeah. So we are it's just under 3 minutes away. So what is going to happen here, just to let you know, it'll be much easier if you open your own browser, a second window, to watch the YouTube event directly, and then just keep the Meet running in parallel. So you have 2 browsers open, one for the YouTube. That's fantastic. Anna's got it, right? It's just that if I try to present the YouTube video through the Meet call, there's all the delays and all that stuff. You're better off enjoying the pure experience. So we'll just be watching the YouTube video separately and chatting on here as well.
Yeah, I agree with you, Adrian.
Yep.
So everybody will be on mute while watching the video.
Yep, as long as you got your headphones on, then it won't interfere with the whole thing. Then yep, it's all good to go. I'm super excited to see the announcement. And as Anya mentioned, maybe we'll see the replacement. Replacement. Sounds so weird.
Yeah.
You can
We're
watch
in automatic mode.
You can watch here. Just now I'm on mobile phone and I will start the event here on my PCs. I don't have webcam. It is not working. So I have to go for new one. So that's why I have joined from the mobile, and this side I will watch the YouTube event. So I'll keep my mobile like this.
That's kind of you.
Oh, there's more people coming in. Yay.
One thousand 1,952 are waiting, and Bapre, chat is horribly going on. Live chat is going on.
Yeah,
Hello.
the live chat is crazy. The
It is
wait time
crazy.
it just goes up so quickly. You can't see anything.
Not able to read a single line. Bapre.
We are 30 seconds away. I'm not sure what to expect now. Just I'm gonna focus myself. This is crazy.
Yeah, it is. It is absolutely crazy, and I show you guys. So right now I am.
3 screens going on. Oop. It should be going on now. Did we refresh
Okay.
the page? I don't know.
Yeah. Mute yourself and go.
It should just... Okay, here it goes. Here it goes.
Yes, start it. 1 minute 54, 53. Wow.
Okay, 1:30. Are you excited?
Yes,
Yeah.
we are all
Of
excited.
course.
I am nervous.
A lot. I'm
Very
very
excited.
anxious about it.
Me too.
Let's everyone count last 5 seconds together.
4.
Wait.
I thought it already.
Last 5 seconds, Valentine. So 57.
The first and the last.
How awesome is it? Look at how many people from around the entire world are all tuned into this at the same time and talking to each other. That is so cool.
Cool, yeah.
I've done something funny with my speakers and I can't hear the YouTube page at the moment. Okay, I'm gonna refresh.
28. 20.
Okay, you will tell me when it's 5, okay?
Yeah.
10, 9, 7.
Ready.
8.
7, 6,
5.
5,
4.
4,
3. 2.
2.
Yay!
I'm Venezuelan, and there is one thing that made you really, really happy, and it's the flavors from your country. Around 50 of the parts were not on the map, and I thought it's going to be my problem. Google Maps told me discover new places.
You shared vital information. We had to do a drive-through. I took my mom and I took pictures of that. It's helpful for some people. And you found ways to help small businesses get back on their feet.
During the lockdown, all the small businesses struggling. Size classes, reviewing and adding pictures and teaching them about Google My Business.
You met Liz. I started making a list of African American.
We all share the same passion.
And we are close to each other.
There's a lot of our collective contributions.
This could positively impact someone's life.
When you share your world, it helps everyone navigate the road ahead. Thank you to the local guides who helped lead the way in 2021.
Hello and welcome. I'm Chris Miller. I lead the team at Google who built Google Maps. And I have the pleasure of kicking off this year's Guiding Stars event. Google Maps exists to help you explore, navigate, and we want to make it easier to get around and get things done for everyone. And all of you, our local guides, can help make that happen every day. And I want to start by saying thank you. Thank you for sharing your world, for your contributions, for helping people stay safe and informed, and for helping so many others discover new experiences across the globe or around the corner. And special thanks to this year's Guiding Stars, 50 of our most inspirational local guides. Mara is going to join us shortly and will reveal who those are later in the program. Since I joined Google this spring, I've learned so much about local guides, and I'm blown away by this community and your contributions. Today, I'd like to share my top 3 insights about local guides and highlight a few of this year's product updates. First insight is that local guides make maps more helpful, especially during times of crisis. In the past year, you have used Google Maps to help others navigate the evolving pandemic. Local guides like Brazil and Hyderabad have used maps to answer questions about availability of COVID-19 vaccines, beds at hospitals, and where to find free food distribution spots. In Kamal, in Bangladesh, who saw the shortage of oxygen in the neighboring country of India and immediately made a list of oxygen supply shops and vaccination locations nearby. My second insight is that local guides make maps made a list of oxygen supply shops and vaccination locations nearby. My second insight is that local guides make maps more inclusive. By adding accessibility information and inclusive business attributes to places, you help make a better map for everyone. Local guides like April, who are mapping Black history in New Orleans, have shown us how to use Google Maps as a way and share it at scale. Fellow community members inspired Chiara, a local guide from Germany, to add accessibility information to the map. She regularly checks for elevators and ramps wherever she goes, taking photos and including this information in her reviews. The third insight is local guides find creative ways to share their passions. You've come together to leave a mark on the map in innovative ways, like Kasun, who has hosted meetups in Sri Lanka in unexpected places like underwater museum and underground caves. We're so grateful for how you enhance Google Maps and hard to make Google Maps better every day. We've added new features to help you explore. We're making it even easier to keep your community up to date and support local business. Thanks in part to your feedback that writing reviews can be easier. Now, when you leave a review for a restaurant, you'll see prompts to share useful information such as price ranges or if you got takeout or delivery. We're tailoring maps to highlight the most relevant places based on the time of day and whether you're traveling. If you live in Paris and open up the maps at 8 a.m. on a weekday, we'll feature nearby coffee shops. If you're on a weekend getaway, it'll be easier to spot local landmarks and tourist attractions right on the map. We've also made updates to help you navigate. Detailed street maps have expanded to
more cities to help you move along safely and easily if you're walking or biking. If you're driving, we've added eco-friendly routes to help drivers choose a more sustainable way to get from point A to B. And we've made improvements to help you get things done. When you're commuting, it's important to know how crowded the bus, train, or subway is before you decide to hop on. With live transit crowdedness, you can see at a glance if your transit car is more or less crowded than normal. And transit crowdedness predictions are expanding to over 10,000 transit agencies in 100 countries. Many of the features wouldn't be possible without your help. There are so many ways that you as local guides have helped make Google Maps better. Because of local and fresh content, our map is a trusted product for over 1 billion people around the world. The pandemic continues to change the way we live, where we shop and eat, and how we travel. Your local contributions have helped millions of people around the world stay safe and informed. In 2021 alone, our 50 guiding stars have collectively contributed 3,000 reviews, added 300,000 photos, made more than 10,000 edits, added almost 3,000 videos, and received nearly 500 million photo views. Those are some big numbers from just a handful of you. You have the power to help people everywhere find the places we're seeing and the things worth doing. Thank you for supporting your communities and helping everyone explore, navigate, and get things done easily, safely, and joyfully. And now I'll pass it over to Mara to reveal this year's Guiding Stars.
Hello and welcome. I'm Mara Chomsky and I lead the Local Guides program for Google Maps. I am so grateful to everyone around the world who is joining us today. And I'm incredibly excited to be here live with our 50 Guiding Stars. It is so great to see so many new faces. So Guiding Stars is our annual moment where we get to stop and recognize and thank you, our Local Guides community, for your incredible contributions to Google Maps over this past year. It is still hard for me to wrap my head around the fact that there are over 150 million of you, and you represent every country around the world. And while I long for the days of meeting you all in person at Connect Live, we are really excited to be hosting our first ever virtual event this year. Soon, you'll hear directly from some of our product managers about the exciting work that they're doing. And a lot of that has been based on feedback that many of you have shared. You're also going to meet a small business owner who is benefiting from the support of Local Guides. And there is so much more in store. And much like 2020, this year has been unique. And as the world has opened up for some of us, we've started re-entering our communities. But a lot has changed. So more than ever before, Local Guides have helped reflect these changes by sharing your experiences and what you know on Google Maps. You have all played a critical role in helping people know that that amazing restaurant had reopened, or that the local store down the street is offering curbside pickup now, or even that the nearby pharmacy has COVID vaccines available right now. Thank you for all that you've done. And while I wish I could thank each of you one by one and individually, today we are highlighting our 50 Guiding Stars who have gone above and beyond this year. You can imagine that choosing just 50 out of more than 150 million is not an easy process. But we look at a lot of things and we take this very seriously. We look at your contributions on Google Maps. We look at your posts and stories on our forum, Local Guides Connect. And we read through every single nomination submitted by your local guide peers. To say we are blown away by the accomplishments of this group is a complete understatement. You guys are incredible. So with that, let's reveal this year's 2021 Guiding Stars. First up, let's meet our helpful heroes. These local guides seek out new ways to help their communities both on and off the map. These local guides are passionate about their causes. It could be mapping recycling centers or creating lists to help others find COVID-19 testing locations. Here are this year's helpful heroes. Let's give them a round of applause. We have Alex, Austin, David, Hermes, Fazil, Kamal, Habeka, Sylvie, Vaibhav, and Valentine. Congratulations to our helpful heroes. Next up, we have our inclusive mappers, who have been instrumental in helping build a better map that works for everyone. This past year, these local guides have made sure that those looking for specific information, like oxygen tanks or LGBTQ+ friendly places, can find them. You'll see many of these local guides adding accessibility features to Google Maps, and others are preserving their culture through their own contributions. Thank you to all of our inclusive mappers. Here they are. We have Anshak, Imperio, Jane, Kashif, Marco, Martina, Nikolai, Sarah, Tejal, and Zora. Congratulations. Our third category is our creative contributor. And these local guides share their unique passion, and it shines through everything that they do. You'll find our creative contributors sharing their world in unique and pretty unexpected ways. They could be cycling the lakes of Italy and creating guides for others. They also might be trekking across Japan with their 360 cameras in tow and seeking out information and photos that they can share on Google Maps. Congratulations to this year's creative contributors. Here they are. We have Anya, David, Johnny, Kasoon, Lynn, Oliver, Paolo, Pataro, Stefan, and Zeno. Our fourth category are our community builders, and connections are at the heart and soul of these local guides. They are passionate about connecting to their local communities. They love hosting meetups, sharing recipes. They could even be mentors to our new local guides. And really, they just are ensuring that their community is supported and connected through their activities. You're sure to find a community builder on Local Guides Connect forum. They might be on YouTube. They might be hosting a podcast, some of which I've been on myself. And they're definitely hosting virtual meetups, which have been so important during this pandemic that you guys are continuing to organize and come together. Congratulations and thank you to this year's community builders. First up, we have Adrian. This is our only guiding star for 2 years in a row. Congrats, Adrian. We have Brian, Kiara, Erna, Isaac, Karen, Luigi, Maricha, Paval, and Stefan. Our last category is our local business champion. And these local guides go out of their way to support small businesses on Google Maps. You'll find them seeking out the best mom and pop shops in their hometowns
This is way too many
and ensuring information is accurately reflected on the map. And if it's not, you better believe they're fixing it.
On the GoLocoPodcast
So congratulations to this year's local business champions.
But
we
yeah,
have
I've had so many technical hiccups.
April,
and
Beer,
it's crazy.
Celeste, David, Jay, Kristen, Luis Miguel, Putri, and Seabass. And this is my favorite slide of them all. This is all of you together, which is just so incredible. You are such an impactful, inspirational, amazing group. Let's give one huge round of applause for our 2021 Guiding Stars.
That's such a fantastic
You guys look incredible.
Congrats
So
to all
great
the
to see you all
other
there
50 Guiding
together.
Stars. It's
And here.
fantastic.
Yeah, congratulations,
We hope
everyone.
you'll get to know our Guiding Star galleries by visiting g.co/guiding to learn more about how they are congratulations through Google Maps. We look forward to continuing the conversation with all of you on Local Guides Connect.
If you haven't figured out already, my
I
watch
want to
party
personally thank
consists
our
of
guiding
the 50
stars
guiding
for modeling what it looks like
stars.
to be
Not all
an
of them, but as
outstanding
many guiding
local
stars
guide.
as I could get into
You
this
have
call.
brought your passion and
So yeah,
authenticity into
you
Google
have
Maps,
direct access
and
to
you are
the
helping
guiding stars at the
millions of
moment on
people
this
around the
channel.
world navigate,
They're live, you're
explore,
watching this,
and get things done.
Yeah, this is fantastic.
On behalf of the entire Google Maps team and all the millions of people around the world who benefit from your contributions, thank you.
It's really weird seeing myself in there. Actually, I want to see a shirt then at least.
Next,
The
we
illusion
caught
is
up with some of last year's Guiding Stars who shared what being a local guide means to them. They also offer up tips on how you can have impact on your community. Let's have a look.
Hi, I'm Cecilia, local guide level 9, living in Buenos Aires, Argentina.
I'm a level 10 local guide from Seattle, Washington.
Local guide level 10, living in Munich, Germany.
And I'm a local guide level 10 from Miami, Florida.
When I started as a local guide, I was alone and I didn't know anyone. So I started to talk with other local guides. I realized that I'd never been to very interesting places that we have here in the city. So I started to host meetups to visit all those places, and now I have almost 20 million views on my contributions, and I cannot believe that. But my friends are very, very important. Don't give up, be inclusive, and be yourself.
I emphasize inclusivity across Google Maps. Is there an accessible entry? Is there accessible parking? Are there gender-neutral restrooms? Is the place recognized as a woman-owned business or a veteran-owned business or even a Black-owned business? You think a little bit deeper. You think a little bit past, the name that's on the sign. You think about the little things that make every place special. And what's best is also kind of like being the first local guide to discover a place and adding those first contributions. You have the possibility to put that place on the map.
My focus in contribution is, of course, photos. I love to take photos.
He's so hilarious.
My most viewed photo is from a small store here in Munich. It has over 9 million views. I try to have high quality pictures with good light and to ensure that I'm not seen in this picture. I think it's very important to see the storefront. People can see how is the accessibility of the stores in case they are in the wheelchair. Hello. Can I take some pictures inside?
Yes, of course.
I have the possibility to support local business, to help them, to adjust information on Google Maps.
This guy,
it's always
he
fantastic.
Takes so many photos of the storefronts. It's crazy.
Small businesses mean everything to me.
Yeah,
I can't always give the level of patronage a small business needs to survive, but I can contribute to them on Google Maps, adding photos of everything, not just food, but entrances and accessible features, menu items, changes in hours. The most exciting thing for me is when I visit a business that just opened. They may have no photos, they may have no information, and I can add them to Google Maps and watch their view counts go up. Every time I contributed to Google Maps, I knew I was helping a local business, and that is what drove me to continue my participation in the program.
Google Maps is essential for a local business like ours. We're co-founders of Celsius, a eco-friendly garment care provider and laundromat in Brooklyn, New York. We're reimagining the laundry experience, making it more friendly to people and the environment. Since we started, we've had over 1 million views on our Google Maps listing, which is huge.
So having those local guide reviews is really essential. It's really that extra badge that helps to build even more trust for the new customers.
And it's really heartwarming to have actually personally met some of those local guides, and thinking back to some of the interactions we may have had with them, it makes my day.
I'm a local guide because it makes me feel good to contribute to my community.
Because I made a lot of friends all over the world.
Because we have a really great community, all of the local guides connect, and really you have a totally different view on the world due to this program.
You have the ability to connect with those
so much
who may change your life.
And all the meetups that Cecilia was hosting as well. It's like, okay, connecting the dots.
Hi, I'm Ian Leader. I'm the product lead for user contributions on Google Maps and a local guide level 8. My team is responsible for building and improving all of the ways people like you share their experiences and information about the world. Whether it's writing helpful reviews, adding recent photos, or updating information about places and businesses. Together, we help make Google Maps the most accurate and up-to-date place for people around the world to make informed decisions. The world is constantly evolving. Roads close, addresses change, and businesses update how they're operating, just to name a few. It's more critical than ever that we give you the tools and ability to easily and quickly share the latest information about what's happening in your community. I recently spent a couple of months in Europe, visiting my family after a long hiatus. Traveling is always a great opportunity to test how our product, Google Maps, is working.
Sorry for those watching this.
I was delighted at how
live
your
stream
contributions,
or the video
the
on
helpful
my stream
reviews
is
and
kinda stopped
updated
with
hours of operation helped to shape my
I
experience.
think my computer's not coping.
But we know there's more work to be done, and this is where my team comes in. One of the many reasons we appreciate local guides is because of the thoughtful feedback you always provide, whether that's directly in Google Maps, on the Connect forum, or in settings like this. I want you to know that we listen to it, appreciate it, and want to keep hearing from you. And we will keep working on ways to make your
and a local guide level 5. My team works on building the tools that help you write reviews on Google Maps. We know reviews are one of the most helpful and trusted features people use to decide what places to visit. But many of you might have noticed that writing reviews hasn't really changed much in a while. It's still a text box where you can type what you want. We love to see all the creative things you do with reviews, like making bulleted lists with emojis and even writing in multiple languages. So we're really excited to share that we're now focused on building the next generation of review writing on Google Maps, some of which is directly inspired by you, our local guides. We've heard through your feedback at events and through user research that writing reviews can be hard, and it's tough to know what information will be the most useful to others. I remember at Connect Live 2019, getting the feedback that we as Google should be telling you what information is the most helpful. So we hope you'll be happy to hear that your feedback has inspired a new feature that helps our amazing users all over the world to write more thorough and helpful reviews. Today, if you write a review on Google Maps for Android or iOS, you might see a few new questions under the review asking about your experience. Things like what type of meal you had and how much you spent per person. This is really important context that we can then present back to other people as they decide whether that place is right for them. This feature is currently available for restaurants and cafes in the US, and we hope to roll this out for more businesses in more countries in the coming months. Thank you so much for your thoughtful feedback, and please continue helping us make Google Maps the best place.
I'm Karolina Pishkevich. I'm a product manager on Google Maps and the local guide level 4. My team works on providing you with the tools that enable you to add and edit roads and addresses on maps. This past year has reinforced that the accuracy of roads is critically important, not just for getting you from point A to point B, but for things like disaster response and community planning. We've witnessed how quickly roads and the ways that people navigate evolve in response to changing times. Local guides are often the first to know about these changes. Even that's why it's more important than ever that not only are we giving you the tools you need to tell us about road issues, but when you do, that they are applied to the map as quickly as they change in the real world. Over the past few years, we've made a lot of progress building map and road editing tools within Google Maps on the mobile app. But we know that many of you prefer to make these edits on your laptop or computer. So this year, our focus has been developing richer road editing tools that you can make there as well. The new Road Editor is a new interface that makes adding and editing roads from your computer fast and easy. You can add missing roads, mark road closures, fix road names, and adjust road alignment. This new interface not only allows you to modify many roads in one sitting, but enables us to approve your edits faster and more accurately. We started rolling out this year, and we aim to have it available for all of you early next year. We are really excited to see the many ways that you and others use the Road Editor to improve the day-to-day lives of your surrounding communities.
I'm Ryan, and I'm a product manager on Maps Q&A, and I'm a local guide level 5. People have always been able to ask and answer questions about places, and local guides do this a lot. Today, these questions are specific to a place, so if you're thinking about visiting a park, you can ask whether there are public restrooms nearby, and anyone can answer. And while these place-specific questions are incredibly useful, we know from research that people also have questions that require answers from someone with a little more expertise. For example, one of the things that I enjoy doing is going on long hikes. So if I'm looking for suggestions for must-see hiking trails, the best answer often comes from someone who loves hiking and has local knowledge about hikes in the area I'm exploring. To help make this even easier, we're excited to start experimenting with the idea of letting people ask for and provide recommendations directly in the Explore tab on Google Maps. You can ask for recommendations about things to do, places to visit, or businesses to try, and you'll get answers only from people in that specific area, giving you confidence that they have the local knowledge you can trust. We'll be rolling this out soon in a few cities, so stay tuned.
Hi, I'm Neil Joshi. I'm a Google Maps product manager and a local guide level 5. My team works on empowering folks just like you to help keep facts about places up to date on Google Maps.
We need to help the Googlers.
This can be anything from whether your favorite coffee shop has a wheelchair accessible entrance, to what the opening hours are at your local grocery store, to whether COVID-19 tests are being offered at a particular location. The pandemic radically changed how businesses operate. As information was changing quickly and often, it became more vital than ever that we kept important information about every place on the map accurate and up to date. During an unprecedented time, so many businesses have been forced to close or change the services they offer their customers, like curbside pickup or new safety precautions. That's where we turn to you, our knowledgeable local contributors. You might have noticed that we've been asking you more questions about how places you interact with operate. This might be places you recently drove to, visited, or called. In one instance, we asked local guides to help provide critical information about restaurants, such as whether they are still allowing dine-in or offering takeout. We were blown away by the response. We can't tell you how impactful this is, not only for the people looking up places to visit, but for the actual businesses who rely on people being able to find them. It's also becoming increasingly clear that understanding health and safety precautions is more important than it's ever been for people when they decide whether to visit a place or a business. For that reason, we've added the ability for people and businesses to highlight safety information directly on Google Maps, such as mask requirements or contactless payments. Thanks to our community who shared this critical information, we've been able to help Google Maps users make decisions about the businesses they feel comfortable visiting when they decide to get back out there. Looking to the future, we're excited about addressing something we've heard from you loud and clear in surveys and research: transparency about the status of your contributions. We look forward to sharing more about that with you all very soon.
And that is a wrap for Guiding Stars 2021. Thank you to everyone for tuning in. Congratulations to this year's Guiding Stars, and thank you to the entire Local Guides community. We hope you will continue to share your world on Google Maps.
Thank you, Local Guides.
Thank you.
सबैजना लोकल गाइडहरूलाई धेरै धेरै धन्यवाद.
Local Guides అందరికీ ధన్యవాదాలు.
Thank you, Local Guides.
Thank you, Local Guides.
Thank you, Local Guides.
அனைத்து தமிழ் local guidesக்கு மிக்க நன்றி.
با تشکر از راهنمایان محلی.
Local Guide の皆さん、ありがとう。
Wow, finally.
Yay!
Congratulations.
I think everyone is in shock.
Oh my, it was a big thing. It was like a huge thing.
Oh
Yes,
my
it
god.
is. I know.
Well, for the one that has been selected, congratulations. The post is live in Connect. So you can see yourself right now. Woo! It's starting the party.
Right music.
Oh goodness. I wish we can have a...
Tracy, you guys knew about this? Yes, right?
I'm so glad. Congratulations.
Congrats, guys. We all made it.
I'm just speechless for a moment.
Yeah.
I know.
I'm in shock.
It was amazing.
Yes. That was beautiful. Just beautiful.
Yes, very nice.
Thank you, Ceci.
Wow, 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 wow.
Congrats to
I'm
each of you
pretty,
guys.
pretty excited because I was discovering every one of you as the video was running. And I'm pretty excited because a lot of my friends are now Guiding Stars 2021. Congrats to every one of you because every one of you deserve this title. So I'm pretty excited. Congrats again.
Thank you, Richie.
Thank you. Thank you.
Wow. There were 6,000 people watching live as they were doing that premiere. That is amazing.
Really? Oh my
Yeah.
Wow.
Wow.
And people from all over the world too.
Yeah.
Places you never heard before. Wow. It's fantastic.
Hi, Penny. Hi, Jessica. Well, we got so many newcomers here. Hi, guys.
Oh.
Welcome to the chat.
Hi, Jesse, Cecilia, Jane, Sagir.
Hi, congrats, guys. Congrats.
Thank
Thank
you.
you.
It's been amazing. This morning has been like a roller coaster. Quite amazing.
Hi, everyone. Congratulations. You're the best.
What a video. Amazing video. All the details and the photos. Yes, make us wishing to travel to Buenos Aires.
Okay, come here. We are going to some tourist places with you for sure. We are going to show you our city.
That would be lovely.
Come whenever you want.
Very nice. Imperio, Richie. It's also over there, Adrian.
You need to drink, Hermes.
That was like a sprint, not marathon.
So just a quick one to let you know that the if you go to the Goloco Podcast YouTube channel, put it on mute, you can have a look at the chat that's going on there as well. So, you know, if I'm kind of looking at the chat and looking at the meet call as well. But yeah, I just wanted to say hi to all the viewers on the Goloco Podcast channel. Jan is there, Martin Hagen is there, Martin Copenhagen is there as well, and a ton of other people in there. So if you're watching this live, everybody that's in this meet call are Guiding Stars. So just wanted to say a huge congratulations to the Guiding Stars here. You are amazing folks, and we'll soon find out from you your reactions about the announcement and how you feel about it now that it's completely public and we can talk about it freely. No more NDAs.
Ta-da!
Oh, finally, no more NDAs.
So anybody just feel free to comment and just to let us know your thoughts about the whole thing.
Whew. Yeah, I'm just thinking that we are no longer under NDA. That was the hardest part.
This is the hardest part.
I can start because I really have to solve an issue in my house, but I really want to congratulate all of you because it's really strange to see all we doing and people saying, oh, you're awesome, and we're like, oh, but this is what we do. This is a normal thing for us. So don't ever forget that we are amazing. We are here because all of the good things we've done. So let's continue contributing, and you're
let's
all
celebrate.
inspiration for us. Yes, let's celebrate. I'm really going, guys, but it's we're really nice to meet all of you. You are very funny. You are amazing. You're awesome. It's missing the words to describe all of you. Bye.
Thank you, Rebecca. Okay,
Bye, Rebecca.
Yes.
Nice one.
I have to go back to work, so congratulations everybody, everyone, and keep up the good work. So proud of all of you and all the contribution we have done to Google, and keep doing it. Ciao. Bye,
Thank you.
everyone.
Thank you.
Ciao,
Enjoy the
Stella.
rest of
Bye,
your day.
Anna.
Bye.
It was great to see you this morning.
Thank you. I get to take a picture, like smile. Okay, thank you all.
So, what do you think about the experimental feature on the local recommendations? I thought that was really interesting, and I'm glad to see that happening. Don't be so quiet.
Nobody want to answer. No, I find it really useful. I mean, and I like it, and I like to see this popping up on my mobile. And another things that I really love, but I suppose that is not rolled out for everyone right now, is the possibility to draw Ciao Imperio and to draw road on desktop.
hmm
And
Yeah,
this
I
is,
don't have it.
yeah, this is really amazing. I'm going to write something about that. I mean, because it gives you a huge possibility to really drive road. And I started with 4 roads, I suppose 3 roads 2 months ago. And right now I am around 140. And I'm really filling my
Wow,
area of roads.
amazing.
I love it.
I have
Do
created
you
over
also build them?
250 plus roads,
How many?
around 234 on Google Maps.
Yeah.
Amazing.
You are so silent, guys.
Yeah.
We are speechless.
Looks
We are
like
Okay, so
speechless.
I
we are
I
shocked.
suspect
We have
I
lost our
suspect that
words.
all of you are just super well, you know what's happened, right? We've done an announcement. We don't have the NDA anymore. We can share it on social network and all that stuff. So I'm sure you're all busy going like on your phone, going like, I gotta share this on
Right?
Facebook.
Exactly.
Yes,
Uh,
Yeah,
to share all this
I've
information
not
in
even
social
read the
media.
email about the official Google asset
Yes,
that shared with us. I have not even opened that one up yet, so I don't have a clue how
I
that
got it.
looks like. So yeah, so I'm excited to have a look at that. There is also this photo booth that's on Local Guides Connect, and it expires. Is it today or tomorrow?
I guess tomorrow.
Tomorrow.
Okay, because
Yes, I
I
think
haven't tried
tomorrow.
that. That's okay. I've got to use that today. I haven't tried it yet, so I've been just super busy. Um,
Don't sleep.
I can't. I've already done that yesterday. So
Yes, but you know that somebody
there are
was
a
also
few
abusing
things.
of that.
There are a few things I want to go through. So firstly, we all know that Tracy is going, and I
Yes.
just thought that, do you all have anything like really briefly that you want to say to Tracy? She also messaged me just now on the phone, so I know that she's watching this live stream. So hi Tracy, if you're still watching this. So yeah, feel free to share your thoughts, your reflection on what Tracy has contributed to the program, and just do what you need to do. Fire away.
Well, and what can I say? I mean, I just started to say before that Tracy was probably one of the first person that said welcome to me. So for me, Local Guide Connect is Tracy, and there is only one Tracy. By the way, I'm happy for her, and I know that she will do, and she will use all the experience that she has got now with our community, with 9 years in our community. I think that not a lot of Googlers are working for so long time in a single project. She will bring this experience in our community or in other process or our project, and I'm just jealous for them because she is great and she has great capacity to aggregate people and to work with people.
Ah,
She is a volcano, and well, good luck, Tracy. I can't say anything. I mean, I'm I'm missing her already, but I know that she will have an incredible career. So congratulations. What can I say else?
Congratulations, Tracy, and we will miss you, but we know that you will check up on us. We love you.
And I really hope you can jump around and always thinking local guides jumping with you, like in thoughts.
I've just realized I made a complete boo-boo on the live stream. You know how the Google Meet call has the meet code in the window, and I'm like live streaming the window,
Yeah.
and people can see the meet call code, and they can go like, "Oh, I'll just join the meeting."
Okay.
And I didn't realize it until someone asked to join the meeting. I'm like, I don't recognize this person. I'm like, where did she get the meet call code from? I'm like, uh-oh. So yeah, I just kind of shifted that away now. Okay. Second thing that I want to talk about really quickly as well is how do you feel Connect has contributed to your participation in the program? Do you think it's helped you to encourage you to continue being active, or has it been, nah, it's okay, I can do without Connect. I've been running solo and you know, I don't really need it, or I don't know what your thoughts are.
I think for me,
It's
oops, I was going to say for me, Connect has been, I've been there from the very beginning. I can remember it right before or right after my kids were born, and I can't even think about not being a local guide and not being on Connect, because it's brought me to meeting all of you, most of you wonderful people here that I see on the screen at this moment, that if there was no Connect, we would have never met. I mean, there's just no way. So Connect in itself is local guides, and local guides is Connect. I mean, I see it as universal. It's a symbiotic relationship that it wouldn't be. And, you know, going back to what Irmis has talked about is Tracy. I mean, Tracy was the heart of Local Guides Connect, and I am just sad and to not have her with us, but yet I am so happy that she's moving on, because she's taking from the experiences that she learned for the past, almost 6 years of being on Connect, about how wonderful this community is, and hopefully she takes that with where she's going in her endeavors in her future. So I mean, to me, if there is no Connect, then there's no local guides, and there's no local guides, there's no Connect.
Great answer.
totally agree with you, Karen. Totally agree. And for me also, when I discovered Connect and I saw so many projects, I saw, Mamma Mia, I don't do anything. These people are just crazy, just amazing. Hermes is project by project, one after another, applications, roads, the Mamma Mia. When does these people sleep? So it certainly helps, and to meet people and to share experience and to see what is possible, and how really helpful your small part can be. So it just yeah, it's universal, and it's improving, giving you strength, health, wishes, dreams, whatsoever. Thank you so much. Thank you.
How do we get more people onto Connect? Because I still meet local guides who go like, "Oh, I didn't know Connect exists," and I'm like, It's been like 5 years now. It's like you've been receiving emails and newsletters. You don't really know Local Guides Connect exists. So that's still my big surprise.
I didn't know
Yeah, I
about
guess
it
that's
until
the
like
email that comes, no? That's the email that that pops up, I don't know, once in a while, that is inviting you to connect, no?
Yeah.
Yes, yes. When we start the contribution, that I was also invited through the local guide connect email. We are getting the invitation, but initially each and every people ignore the email. Then now people know what is the Google local guide community. So earlier, before lockdown, people are when I click the photo and taking the permission, uh, uh, you don't come from the income tax department now. I stopped taking photos. But now, because of the pandemic, everyone become a techno savvy. So now they know, okay, what is our work and what is our role, what Google local guide community does, what product manager does. So it is very easy to convince them regarding the program.
I'm also looking at the chat. Sorry, I'm just checking out the questions that's on there. So Alexandre Almeida has quite a number of questions actually. I can't tell whether that's a male or female name. Sorry. I should know, but I don't. Anyway, the question is, how could Google Maps...
Male, sorry.
Nowadays it
Alexander is
doesn't
a
matter.
male.
It's a Alexander, but with a
Male.
DRE. Is a male, is it?
Yeah.
Okay. He asks, how could Google Maps local guides be improved in order to be more cohesive and updated with the world, such like other map servers like OpenStreetMaps? That's a challenging question. I guess it's about how do we keep it updated as frequently and as often as possible. But I guess that's what the community of local guides is all about, isn't it? So we have people like Hermes constantly adding adding new roads to it.
Yeah. Well, what I believe really is that the point is that when you have a huge map like Google Map is, everything become easier in one side, but more difficult in the other one because all the control become automatic. I mean, it is quite impossible to monitor manually the contribution of 150,000 million people in the same map. And so for me, it's to give consistent data. Just make sure that you can have an evidence of what you are updating. And before to update something, just check if this is already a digital footprint of what you do. I mean, when I add road, my road are visible on satellite mode. So I'm sure that Google Map is going to upset the road just because I am starting the evidence. When I add a shop, I'm going to see first if there is an evidence that the shop exists on Facebook, on some website, on some directory. Otherwise, I know that it will not be approved. But the point is that on the other side, we have so many people that are just trying to add fake data and wrong data. And so an evidence is needed. Sometimes it's painful for many people because they say, I am in front of the shop and I know that it's here, it's new, and I just want to add it. But guys, sometimes I believe that it's good to have a strong device that reject our edits, even if it's painful for me to, because we want to have a better map. We don't want everyone to be able to add everything everywhere. We already passed from the experience at the beginning, and we're still working on clean the map after a lot of years. So don't give things that need to be cleaned. It's painful, but this is the story right now.
That's so true. There was another statement by Alexander as well. He was saying that he can't find a good Portuguese community in Google Connect, and it should be available in the Google Maps app. So I'm guessing what I'm saying is that in the Google Maps app, you should be able to find your local community around you or globally as well. I think that's kind of what some of us have requested before in the past, about how do we make it more interactive and how we can connect with other local guides in the area through Google Maps app rather than through Connect. But yeah.
But it sounds like he's got an opportunity to actually start his own community. That's what I hear.
That's true. That's a very good response as well. It's like, if you can't find it, make one.
Create your own. Create your own. I mean, think about it this way. I mean, think of the people who are on this Google Meet. Every one of you guys have actually formed your own communities. I mean, I can see Marco. I see Ricardo, Lalo. I mean, he's got his own community right there. He's waving. Imperial. I mean, you guys, Team Taco, they have their community, and it just started with just one person, and it just kind of builds on it. So if you don't see it, make it your own. I mean, that's the beauty of Connected. I keep telling people is that you could be anything and everything you ever wanted to be on Connect, because it's basically your playground, as Irma likes to call it. And if you don't have the skills, you can learn the skills on Connect. I mean, no one will know. There's no judgments.
Yes, and I remember when I couldn't find people in Israel, I just put up meetup, and lots of people showed up. Like it looks like you cannot see them or you cannot find them, but once you set up meetup, so people from the area see it.
Yeah, or also like me, I start to, when I return to Connect, I start to send messages for everyone who I saw like wrote in Portuguese, like, hey, I'm Sarah, I'm from Brazil, let's do something, are you from Brazil too, and blah blah blah. And then I met Alexandre here, like on Connect, and then we start all the things, and then Roger, and then Rebecca, and then we create a WhatsApp group, and then we are growing our community. So yeah, we have like connect ourselves. So I think we have all the tools.
Yeah, the only things that I can add is that maybe if somebody from Connect is listening, I mean, is that maybe we need to highlight a little bit more this possibility, because right now Connect is a place, really is a place to connect people. But what a lot of people don't know is that they can search for language, they can search for preferred area in the world, and so they can find easily people and posts from their country, their city, or with the same language. At the very first beginning, I still remember how Connect was with the local language board. And for myself, it was painful because it was like if every person was closed inside a box. So Italian was wearing one side, Spanish or Spanish speaker, English speaker, German speaker. And then finally, Google decided to open the box and give us the possibility to talk with our single language. And immediately the community changed, because the same issue was discussed in the Italian group, in the French group, in the German group, and nobody was putting together the conclusion of that. So right now we have this possibility, and we can really find people coming from our country. And I know that Valentina was looking for somebody from the north of Europe a few days ago, and I think you found it in Connect, isn't it?
Yes, you helped me, and yeah, I contacted them and spoke to them. So I found people from Finland and Norway.
So we can connect people. We connect people, really. We just need to highlight a little bit more, in my opinion, the tools for doing that.
That's true. I find that being on Connect has there's a lot of networking skills involved. And if you're there long enough and you know enough people, you tend to like almost like matchmake people and go like, oh, you will go well with this group, and you're looking for someone from this region, and like I know someone from there, I can match you with that, and stuff like that. So it's and I guess if enough people do that, then everybody's helping each other to expand their friendships and all that stuff. And I think what's really great about the European local guides is that they've gone above and beyond in organizing the European meetup, where you're like local guides from different countries coming together and just having a fantastic long weekend. I think that's just amazing. It still it still blows my mind that like strangers can just book a holiday to go somewhere to meet someone and just spend the weekend with them, all on the basis that they are local guides. That's just amazing. I don't know. So
Well, you should ask Valentine. I mean, she took a flight and she came to Treviso just to drink wine.
Yes, and it was fabulous, just fabulous. And I took a couple of days before meetup and a couple of days after meetup, so that was a full-time holiday.
Yeah, and
Let's
and
do
you,
it again.
I suppose you had also other local guides guiding you. I mean, like
Of
Davide,
course.
you went to Vicenza, you went to Venice, and this can happen to everyone. The first European meetup in Krakow, we had people coming from everywhere in Europe, from Russia. We had people from Russia coming there. I mean, and I was driving for 13 hours to reach Krakow, crossing four different countries in Europe. I mean, but it was amazing, and the idea that you have people with your feeling, with your love, and you can share it together is incredible. I know that it happens also in South America, and we have people crossing country to meet each other. We have Jesse here and Ricardo, and they know that.
In Sylvie's meetup, yep.
Yeah.
Beautiful, beautiful. And after such meetups, you become a family, and I'm sure it's like it's smaller than Connect, but it's a part of it.
yeah, definitely we still have the group chat in chat apps. We're still like saying hi and to each other all the time in there. So yeah, it's just great.
I think also too is when you think about it is that the biggest fear that a local guide has is their own personal fear. And when you most people are I would say shy from from the start, because you don't know, you're not comfortable, you don't know what to expect. But it's like going into a bar, and a good bar, mind you, that once you go in there, it's kind of like that TV show Cheers. It's like once you go back, everyone knows your name, right? So you should just take that chance and just jump in, because you'll be surprised that what I find is that most people, no matter where you are in the world, we all have the same interests and same passions. And it's a great place to be on Connect, because no one else understands it in your real life. But when you do, because we're all very passionate and we all volunteer. We don't get compensated monetarily, but yet we get it from the friendships. And as Valentine said, she was willing to take a chance in getting on a plane to meet a bunch of strangers for a weekend. And if you explain it to anybody outside of local guides community, they think you're just completely crazy. But you totally get it once you are in it. It's like drinking the Kool-Aid here. That's what I think. So
totally agree.
Right. So I mean, I have never met Valentine, but I know Ermis talks about you all the time. And you guys met, what was it, 2-3 years ago, right? But yet it's like he talks about it as if you guys were together like last weekend. So the memories are etched in his mind. And if that's like that for all of the events, like I can think of, Kristen, like we had a great time, 2 years ago? It seems like a lifetime ago because of COVID, right? But we just know each other. And once you kind of connect, and especially physically meeting for the first time, it's kind of like that bond, and you continue with it. Like it's kind of like, I think also too, like if you went to college or some place where it's like that you're freshmen and you start off, and but yet then you get together and then you have the memories for the rest of your life because you remember those moments. So it's a continuation.
Definitely.
It's that it's that how you describe, I don't know how you describe it, but once you're in it, it's like that community that you can't like let go or leave. You just can't leave the bar because the bar is closing, but you don't want it to close because you just want to stay there because you're having such a good time.
Just to let people, just to be clear, it's not a cult.
No, it's not a cult, but it can be. But it's a good cult. It's a good cult because people do things that you would not necessarily do in your outside life, but you do it here.
That's actually quite true.
Right? I mean, Adrian, I can think of several things, and I won't say it because it's being recorded, that you've done that you would not would do in your outside life, in your real life, right?
Exactly. Yes.
But
yes.
Yeah. And you have basically come out of your shell, because I know you like to say that you're an introvert, but yet somehow you get a camera, you get on a screen, and you just start going.
But the funny thing is, I still find it very separate. As in, like when I'm at work and when I'm doing a local guide thing, it's two different versions of me. But I like the explanation you gave about like the bar at Cheers where everybody knows your name. I find it funny because I usually know all of you from your username first, and then I remember, oh wait, your real name is this. So
we should connect them somehow.
Yeah, my
it's
friends
neuroscience. I'm sorry.
I'm sorry. No, just a quick thing. My friends always ask me like, why you do this? And I say, because I like it. And that's all. And I'm done with that. Like, it's totally cool for me, and I like to help people and also met people. So it's a full package. And I'm also think like on Connect and also on Maps, I don't know, the first thing is like having fun. Like I have a lot of fun doing this. Like it's my own fun, but I always took some pictures and then I posted it. Yes, one more. And I don't know, I can't explain, but everyone look at me like, thank you, but yeah, and I say, come, it's nice, let's do a meetup or something, and blah blah blah, you will like it. I convert some friends to do it. And it's nice.
But I also
that's the way. I like it.
I also think too, as a local guides connect, is that we all have very similar personalities. Maybe here on Connect or within the community, maybe not outside in our real lives, but in here we have very similar passions, because I think also when you think about the long-term local guides who are here, what they do and what they've experienced, is that they are also have very similar personalities, because you have to be really driven to do this, to keep yourself motivated, because again, you're not getting compensated, right? And there's only so much you can do for, a pair of free socks, but many people do crazy things for socks. You
get points.
But you get points, but you really have to have it in your soul to continue doing what you're doing, because if you don't have that, you'll lose interest, and then you'll leave. And who those are, because they come and they go. But yet the long timers, the OGs, they're there, and each one of them, as you talk to them, they have very similar personalities, because I think that's how you stay that long.
That's neuroscience, neuronet.
Yeah, and if you look at our profile, I mean, well, casually, I just reached level 10 a few days ago, but I mean, normally, I can say is that no one of us is running for points. No one of us is running for achievement. No one of us is running to get a badge. And that's the amazing point, because all of us are here now. So it means something for me. It means that we do this because we love it, and we like to see. Well, it is not just about improving a map. It's not just a digital contribution, but it's that the day that I need Google Maps to move somewhere and I can find the right information is because some of you did it. And well, why not to do this? Why not to do the same for you in exchange? I mean, this is the meaning for me of helping each other. And no, we don't do this for point. We do this because we love to have an efficient system. I can be very egoistic in this and say, I want a good map. And a good map is made by good people that is not running for points.
100% agree, 100%. I came a couple of years ago to Elbrus in Russia, and I came by plane around 10 or 11 p.m. It was at night, and I saw on Google Maps there's a couple of nice hotels around. So I said, no problem. So I just walk. I don't take anything, no bus, no car, nothing, but I just go to these hotels. I came to the one, doesn't exist. I came to another one, there is something like a house and people and dogs and no hotel. So yeah, we need good maps, especially in such situations where when you are in the middle of nowhere and you see a couple of things that should be there, but you don't find them. That's the good thing to edit.
Yeah, definitely, Valentina. And, you know, one of the things that I found also going off what you said recently, I was down in Cornwall, actually, like a week or two ago. And I remember I love ice cream, as many people know. I love ice cream. And I was out on a hunt for ice cream. So I was walking around an area, a certain city, and I said, right. So I went to Google Maps and I typed in ice cream and I went, well, first I'm going to try to find something that's closest. So I started walking around to all these different places, assuming they were open. Again, first place I went to, closed. It looked like it had been closed for a while. So I went, okay, update. You know, I'm looking around. I'm kind of asking the other business owners, is this place closed? Oh yeah, they're closed. Okay, update, temporarily closed. Another one, gone completely. So I asked the owner next door, I said, is this place still in business? Nope, they're gone. All right, went on Google Maps, updated, permanently closed. And it was like, I just made my way around that little village trying to find all the open ice cream shops. And I didn't end up finding one. Some of them just happened to be closed for the season. But a lot of them were permanently closed. So I kind of used that as an opportunity to do some updates. And I just think that in terms of what we were all speaking about a moment ago with the community as a whole, one thing that I find is if I do something on my own, completely on my own, just like Karen said, yes, I have a lot of motivation. I feel compelled, and like Hermes, you know, I'm wanting to help the world and things like that. But it's also nice to be part of that community of people who are like-minded and also motivating and encouraging as well. And in the outside world, we'll call it, right? People who may or may not contribute to Google Maps, or some people who may not know what it is. It's difficult to have that conversation of like, oh, I'm going to take a picture of my food so I can update it to Google Maps. And they're like, what? Like they don't, you know, and then you have to, of course, explain to them. Or, oh, I'm going to take a picture of the outside of this building and add it to Google Maps. People are like, what? But when you're in a group of like-minded people, whether it's in a meetup, like a physical meetup in your area, or an online meetup with people around the world, they're like, yeah, add that photo, you know, write that review, do that contribution, do that update. So it's really nice to have that community. And there's so many meetups occurring through the Local Guides Connect forum that, you know, we can join. People like to write articles. And like Adrian was saying, you'll find other people within your local area through time or through referrals as well. Because a lot of the moderators tend to know where people are located. And so they can say, oh, you're going to hold a meetup. Well, let me tag this person. They might know someone in that area. Or then that person tags someone and they're like, oh, hey, have you spoken to so-and-so yet? Do you have so-and-so's information? So, because I remember when I did my first meetup, I didn't know of anyone in the area. And so it was through a moderator tagging someone who tagged someone who tagged someone. That way I was able to find people for my local meetup. But now that we have these online meetups and of course the online community as a whole, we're able to just connect with people all over the world, which is just so amazing and really motivating.
So to summarize, you are telling us that you was looking for a ice cream, and instead of getting the ice cream, you got 150 points, but you would like to have to be with other people and just get the ice cream instead.
I was multi-threading with that one.
But that's true. That's absolutely true. Yeah, and one years ago, summertime, I wanted to visit. With COVID, I wanted to stay outside and to go to the Alps, and to visit a natural area and how do you call it? A botanical garden. And so we left the car. We walked for 3 hours in the mountain just to find the sign closed. Good sport, good exercise, but we also got 5 points because we updated the status of the business.
Great. For every experience, 5 points. Ta-da!
I just like the fact that I'm burning calories when I'm walking around. It just makes me happy that way. But usually I'm walking to a food place, so I'm putting the calories back on again. So.
That's you're in a good shape. That's why.
Try my best. Okay, so we are at it's 11:15 here at the moment. So it's been an hour and 15 minutes since the announcement. So I just wanted to wrap things up a little bit because I still haven't checked my phone or my emails yet, and I just want to post things on social network as well. So I just want to wrap things up. If anybody has anything to say before we say cheerio for tonight, feel free to say what you need to say.
Huge thank you.
No.
Thank you, and thank you.
Thank you, Adrian, for
the
hosting
same,
this.
guys. It's been a pleasure to see you around, and I hope to get together pretty soon. Who knows, right? Because the world is changing so fast. So I'm gonna try to create a meetup in Lima with my friends once I come back from vacations that I'm planning for next week. But afterwards, we're gonna meet with some Peruvian local guides to try to be back on track and start discovering new places. One thing that I noticed during this year is that a lot of stores shut down. They were not able to continue paying their employees because of the quarantine lockdowns and all that. But there are new places for sure. There are new places, and some other places reinvented themselves because they changed the nature of their business model. For instance, one thing that I noticed, maybe this happened in your country as well, is that in Peru, several stores needed to shut down because they were not for basic needs. So in order to survive and to keep open, they changed their model to something different that was allowed to operate. And, and with this transition, they found out that the new business model is better than the previous one. So they changed everything. So what they used to sell is not what they're selling right now. So it's time to come back to those places to help them out, to be in the spotlight once again with updated information in Google Maps. That's something that is going to be a great challenge, but entertaining as well, and obviously with our mindset to contribute and to help out our communities. I believe that is going to be is going to be very positive.
That's fantastic.
So,
Anybody else?
2022 is going to be very entertaining, interesting, and satisfying to say
And
the
lots
least.
of points. And lots of points.
Lots of points. Lots of points. Yes, I have a milestone that I'm trying to achieve. I know quality over quantity every day of the week. I get it, but my milestone for next year is to try to become local guide level 10, just like my friend Jessie. She's been my inspiration within Latin America. So, well, let's see what happens.
You will, you will. Good luck, Marco.
How far away are you from
Invite
level
us.
10?
Just a couple of levels.
I'm trying to go to 9, still struggling.
It took me 3 years to get to 9.
Try all kinds.
Really?
That's now I have to move. And wishing you all good luck for the next.
Okay, bye, Tejal.
Well,
Bye, Tejal.
I gotta go right now. But again, it's been very nice to see you all your faces. It's been a blessing. So I really wish you a great week ahead, and see you soon, guys.
All right, thanks so much.
The pleasure
See
is
you then,
all
Marco.
ours, Marco. Ciao, ciao.
Gracias, Marco.
Ciao, Marco.
Ciao.
Okay,
guys.
anybody else?
So, marathon runners.
Come on, go to your social.
I know I'm looking at the clock constantly. I'm like clock watching, but like I need to go to that photo booth thing first on Connect to take some photos, and then check my email, and then post some stuff on social networks. So thank you to everybody here who's taken part in this virtual watch party. It's been a fantastic announcement, I think, and we've all had a great time following along with it, and it's a lot of interesting news. Again, for those watching us on the YouTube live stream, you can go to g.co/guiding stars to find out more about what the Guiding Stars program is all about and meet the 2021 Guiding Stars for this year. So and hopefully it's something that they'll continue to do next year as well. Not because COVID will be there next year, but because it's something that would encourage the community members to keep on contributing. And I think and I hope that Guiding Stars from 2020 and 2021 will be able to get together and become this massive group of super Guiding Stars. And also to everybody that's tuning in, if you haven't already, do subscribe to the channel. It's been very slow recently because I've just moved and everything's all crazy here at the moment. Hopefully 2022 will be much better, and hopefully I can do more stuff on YouTube. But I love to. One of my ideas was to interview the guiding stars of 2021 and find out what makes them a guiding star. So that's my hopeful project for 2022. And hopefully I'll get it sorted out before the next year's announcement of Guiding Stars. Otherwise, it'll be a never-ending cycle. But yeah, so anybody else has anything else to say before we go bye-bye?
Adrian, the Caesar. You can take nickname Caesar. Many things at the time.
Bye,
Great
guys.
hat, Herman.
Okay, thanks so much.
Bye,
Bye,
guys.
Marco.
Thank you.
Congratulations.
Bye.
Congrats to everyone.
Thank you.